Good morning. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today and pay my respect to the elders past, present, and emerging. I would also like to acknowledge the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, esteemed guests, proud families, and of course, my fellow graduates. It is an incredible honour and admittedly a bit of a shock to be chosen to represent you as valedictorian here today. To say this role came as a surprise is an understatement. As a full-time online student from Perth, I live almost as far away from Toowoomba as you can get. The air miles I've clocked on the way to my practicals are certainly proof of that. If only flights were covered in our student amenities fees. Nonetheless, it is testament to the excellent long-distance education that UniSQ provides so well, which has allowed me to feel so connected at all times and make the other side of Australia seem just a mouse click away. So as I stand before you today, my fellow graduates, I'm deeply humbled and privileged to be speaking on your behalf. It is a responsibility I hold with the utmost gratitude. So with that being said, let's reflect on our academic journey together. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives. We gather here filled with a mixture of emotions, joy, gratitude, and perhaps a touch of nostalgia as we reflect on the lessons we have learnt along the way to obtaining our degrees. Our journey through our programs may have been challenging, yet there is no doubt rewarding. We have owned our skills, expanded our knowledge, and worked diligently to achieve our academic goals. Through long days, late nights, and copious amounts of caffeinated beverages, we have emerged as qualified professionals ready to tackle the challenges of the world. For me, this journey began in 2020 during the full plight of COVID. After being made redundant for the second time in my career, I found myself at a significant crossroads in my life. 4 years prior, I had made the move from my sunny hometown of Perth across to Melbourne to start a dream job and a new life. Despite the rude weather shock and lack of proper beaches Melbourne had to offer, I was loving life in my new home. Fast forward then to June 2020, and in the middle of a typical cold Melbourne winter, I was made redundant again. With no apparent job prospects and in the midst of the harshest lockdown Australia has ever seen. Was this the universe's way of balancing the scales for all those times I teased Melburnians about their weather? Perhaps we'll say karma has a good sense of humour. Well, I'm a big believer that everything happens for a reason. I had been contemplating university study for a number of years, yet always found a reason as to why I shouldn't. I guess I allowed a fear of failing to stop me from following my dreams. In times like this, you learn a lot about yourself as a person. I have learned that my best decisions come when I've taken initiative and had the courage to follow my dreams. So I took the plunge, and in November 2020, at 30 years of age, I enrolled into my first semester at UniSQ. It ended up being one of the best decisions of my life. There have been many challenging times along the way, but the positives have far outweighed the negatives. This is just my story, but we all have our own. Throughout my time at UniSQ, I have had the great fortune of meeting many different students from all walks of life, each with their own unique reasons for being at uni, but all united by a common goal. I've met parents who are both full-time workers and part-time students, 20-year-olds ready to make their mark on the world, and even a 65-year-old retired gentleman who decided to join UniSQ as a way to keep himself busy while travelling around Australia. What I have learnt throughout my own journey and from those of others is that it's okay to change your mind in life. You are never too old to start again or to follow your dreams. Having doubts in life is normal, but amazing things can happen when you believe in yourself. As the saying goes, growth happens outside of your comfort zone. So if you face tough challenges in the future, remind yourself of the resilience, courage, and perseverance you have shown in obtaining your degree. It is a significant life achievement and one in which you should be incredibly proud of. Before I close, I would like to take a moment to recognise the special individuals who have helped make our dreams reality. To our esteemed professors, dedicated lecturers and supportive tutors, thank you for your guidance, patience and enthusiasm you've shared with us throughout our studies. To our parents, children, partners, family and friends, thank you for being our emotional support, source of inspiration and trusted counsel in times of need. Finally, to my own parents and family, thank you for being there every step of the way. I would not be where I am today without your love and support. Congratulations again, fellow graduates. Time to celebrate and go get more of those well-earned graduation selfies. To those of you who are continuing further studies, I wish you the best of luck. And for those who are starting or returning to work, I wish you every success in your chosen careers. Thank you.